Alright, y'all, so TEQ Cell's Super Easy 8 is officially out in game. And while the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I think overall is like, he's a good character. I think this cell is going to be probably a great character. I really like what this cell is doing. I think he's going to be very dominant in a lot of the difficult fights in the game. So we'll see what he's able to do. Fully Super Easy 8. This is my build for him. 20 additional, 5 crits, and then 20 dodge, my bad, and 11 additional. I'm kind of chat. Today has been off. I've been saying some like just the opposite of what I mean sometimes. I'm just really dumb. Anyways, we'll just hop right in here. He has a lot of support active. He's on the Buhan 200% leader skill team. We're going to try him out against a superclass enemy here. And then we're also going to try him out in Battle Hardened Foes, where he's going to be against extreme class enemies. And the reason for that is because this cell does get quite a bit when there's a superclass enemy. He gets 20% damage reduction and a 20% attack debuff. The attack debuff, not really relevant in like Red Zone, but the extra 20% damage reduction is going to be very, very helpful. Now, we're able to get very easily these 4 rainbow key spheres with him, which is very nice, and that's 8 in total. So Cell does create rainbow key spheres, and he changes AGL to TEQ. That's very important, and the reason why he changes that AGL to TEQ is really good is because if you take a look at Int Buhan, he changes TEQ to Rainbow, so them together as a rotation make a lot of rainbow key spheres. Cell gets 2 key per rainbow key sphere, which allows him to target the rainbow key spheres much more than TEQ key spheres would be on the field. But beyond that, he gets 10% crit and 10% damage reduction per rainbow key sphere. So we see right here, he's getting 4 rainbow key spheres. He has a baseline of 20%, and then the 20% we talked about against a superclass enemy. With these 4 rainbows, he has 80% damage reduction just starting off the gate, which is really good. For every key sphere he obtains, he also does have 50% attack and defense. So he's starting off at 573k. Now, obviously, this number by itself is not really a crazy, defensive number. Even with the 80% reduction, it's not like, oh, the best in the world. But when he attacks, he gets 200% attack and defense. So that 50 or 573k jumps up to 1.7 million defense in this turn. And that is with the 80% damage reduction. And this is instant. It's just start of turn 80%, man. So he takes this obviously for very little damage. Then right there, he's at a 25 mil attack stat. He does have an additional that has a high chance to be a super, which didn't proc, of course. But yeah, there it is. Additional normal into normal. But this guy, like thinking about him as a slot 1 and then Buhan slot 2, the orb changing, there's going to be tons of rainbows available. And then you see Buhan doing this, right? Cell is actually providing all allies 40% defense and 20% crit, which is, where the extra other 20% crit is coming from too. So he's supporting too, right? He's not giving any offensive support, but that defensive support is actually really, really nice to see. We're going to just kind of keep inching over here, and we're going to have the rotations as they are just floating around like this. So we'll just skip ahead to next turn again, and we'll see how TEQ Cell's able to do. All right, we're back again, and now look at all those rainbows. 10 key spheres in this turn. Okay, we'll grab that with you, of course. We'll let Buhan. No, he's not going to get as many, but still 6 right there. So what's his defense here? 648k. Okay. And then when he gets the 200%, is that 2 mil defense? All right, man. That's a 20 mil attack stat with pretty much like a 70% chance to crit or so. Oh yeah, also, every super attack he does heal 15% HP. That's his, or 10% HP. That's his super attack effect, so he just is gonna have that in general. Yeah, no, this guy is obviously very good. We're keeping Janema slot 2 here, unfortunately. Next turn we can get Buhan's domain up though. So Yeah, we can get Buhan's domain, and then we'll have physical Kid Buu on rotation. Ooh, things are gonna start looking really, really good, man. Kid Buu died, so we're gonna hop into the Beerus fight, I guess. Okay. Not the greatest rotations, but I think we should be good to go from here. Yeah, we can get physical Janemba slot 1 there. Again, we're gonna have all this orb changing. I think things should be able to look really nice, so we'll bring this down, and then we'll skip ahead to next turn. All right, so yeah, luckily Beerus' orb changing goes before everyone else's. So we can get 8 right there. 8 with the 3 rainbows. We'll grab all those. Buhan will get a nice little 7, and then full power Frieza can get a little stack here. And then when he comes back around, he'll still have his passive up. Okay. All right. I mean, Sal, let's see what you got here. If Beerus decides to super you. Come on, Beerus. Give me the super attack right here. No super for Beerus. Dang it. Beerus hits for... Like, he hits for 2 mil, but he does crits on a super attack, right? That's very important. I want to see Beerus super this guy. Ooh, the triple super. This is also 30% healing right there. No super attack from Beerus here, unfortunately. Buhan. Yeah, I guess the one thing about this turn is that both of these characters are still pretty rainbow orb hungry, or just orb hungry in general. But at least with Cell, you could definitely get him just rainbow orbs. Yeah, actually, this is fun. This rotation of tech into Buhan, man. Villains are up right now, dude. That's awesome. That is so cool. Oh, full power Frieza died in slot 3. That's cool. All right, now again, we'll just put TEQ Cell right here in slot 1. 4 rainbow orbs, 8 key spheres in total. Buhan can also get 8 there. Hopefully Cell gets super in slot 1. I want to see that. And then not full power Frieza get obliterated again. That'd be cool. We'll see. No super there. He's really gonna super at this end again, is he? I want to keep this rotation. I mean, at least we keep seeing what TEQ Cell's doing against these super class enemies, right? One more right here. Yes, okay. What do you take against this Beerus Superman? What do you got for us? Double digits. Makes sense. Yeah. I mean, we saw full power Frieza. Albeit full power Frieza was missing a lot of reduction in slot 3. This Beerus hits for 2 mil. He's type disadvantage. I mean, yeah, that's just 80% reduction is just such a huge number. Really, really nasty number, right? Another rotation with TEQ Cell. 5 orbs? We can get 5 rainbows here. Well, chat, he's not going to be hitting hard, but he's going to be tanky. Okay. So that's 90% reduction in slot 1. Yep. Super? Please super me. Dang it. He might not super me. That's okay, though. Yeah, 18 mil. So this is what it looks like if you get the 5 rainbows. Which, here, he also has a 90% chance, right? To crit. That's funny. That is actually really funny. Getting the 5 rainbow orbs. Because, yeah, no, I mean, with that, he's at, like, in that turn, he was like, what, 400k defense? So that's him at basically about 1.2 mil. If Beerus supers this Buhan, we're dead, and then we'll hop into the Battle Hardened Foes fight. But other than that, should be okay. Does this kill Buhan? Hopefully not. Ouch. Yeah, okay. I think I want to see Sal with like the Buhan domain. But what I might do is we might go with the Goku Frieza team here with this setup. I guess in this fight, well, Maybe not Fusion Zamasu. I think I'll bring Physical Kid Buu here. We'll see what Cell's able to do in this fight here. I think with this setup specifically. Hopefully we just don't want like double Goku Frieza plus Cell. Yeah, like see, this should be okay. Because then we can get both of the Goku Frieza's support up. And then TEQ Cell would actually have a lot, so. Okay. So see right here, so he could still get 4 rainbows. We could put Full Power Frieza slot 1, but I think I'll keep him like that. Yeah. We'll grab this, and then 17 and Golden Frieza can get this here. So I want to see what's going on with a super. If he supers me instantly, that'd be awesome. Okay. What do you take this for? You're on a 220% here. What do you eat this for? 300k before he supers. And he's healing all this back. Yeah, TEQ Cell's really good, chat. Whoa. Right. And he's giving support defensively to everyone on the rotation. Like, yeah. We take those for sure. All right, so now we have tons of support available. I guess we're on 9. We have both Goku, not Goku Frieza, both of the Frieza supports up. I think I'll put Cell slot 1. I mean, I would like to do this, but I don't want to get rid of all the rainbow. Well, I guess I could grab these. So yeah, we'll grab this with this Full Power Frieza here. Cell can get all these. 9 Key Spheres with 4 rainbows right there. He's going to heal us quite a bit of extra HP back. He's at 755k defense here with 80% damage reduction. Okay, so after supering, oh, please don't die, Frieza. He's at 2.2 mil defense after supering. You're not going to die here, right? You're alive. Okay, thank goodness. Whew. I got scared for a second, but he had the guard, so. Yeah, no, Frieza's good too. By the way, TEQ Cell ate that better than Frieza. TEQ Cell ate that better than Frieza? And that was on Buhan's team. So now we're getting, again, we're getting 154% support. Which, I mean, Beerus isn't the hardest hitting boss, but he does have the crit. And Cell is type disadvantage, right? I think that's why I think it's important to consider that. So that's 30 mil. So you can do 3 30 mil attack sets here. We got the normal. One more super, please. No, okay, that's fine. It's whatever. Okay. Yeah, no, the only thing is that right now with Battle Hardened Foes, this guy does not have super class bosses. And I think those are the harder fights, right? Battle Hardened Foes are definitely harder fights than the red zone fights that we currently have, right? But we'll still take him into Battle Hardened Foes anyways, just so we could see what he's able to do in those specific fights. I think that'll be really, really good to see too. Okay, starting off the gate, we get perfect rotations here in the Battle Hardened Foes fight. So this is going to be where we see TEQ Cell against these extreme class enemies. Him making these orbs is really good too. Okay. So yeah, 12 key spheres right off the gate again. Keep in mind, TEQ Cell is creating not only tech key spheres, but the rainbow orbs, right? So that is how he's able to get so many orbs, even without like Buhan also making rainbow key spheres. So on this specific turn, we are missing 20% reduction, but with 4 orbs, he's still at 60% damage reduction here. He's at 829k defense. That's a lot of defense considering that he gets 200%, right? So post super is at 2.5 million defense. Okay. 2.5 mil, you say, man? That is a crazy amount of defense. He definitely can't slump 1 with the level of defenses he's at in this fight, considering that he's not against Superclass. But yeah, 33 mil. And then he could do 3 of these. That's the only thing. Like, unlike Buhan, he's not getting the additional guaranteed super. But at least he's healing 10%. Oh, he just dodged with the hint of potential. Anyways. I mean, that would have done double digits, right? Because that super hits for, what, 2.8? Or it's 2.2. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that is double digits. He takes double digits without even needing the damage reduction. Is he? He might be better than Buhan, man. On this team? I think he might be better than Buhan on this team, dude. And Frieza's just showing off, doing his thing in this fight. With the mega debuffs. Yeah, and with the full extreme class rotation, Frieza's getting the extra super. We'll let Super Saiyan 2 go ahead and finish the job here. Won't be able to get the target skill, but it doesn't really matter. Wow, okay. Yeah, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, by the way, free dupe at 25 mil right there. I've only had crits early on, maybe, but not the biggest deal. That's such a cool, like, finish screen right there. All right, so what you got for us against this Int Broly, man? We could probably grab all these and then get these rainbows. Yeah, 11 spheres right there. We got a little lucky with how the key spheres went down. So here is Kamehameha. Yeah, okay. So he's at 2.1 mil defense. Or like 2.1-ish around there. And then we have Frieza Slam 1 for us. Yeah, I mean, even against Superclass, he is just better Buhan. Oh boy. Is Broly gonna super him right here? No, he didn't super. That's fine. Broly could actually do some really good damage because he gets 20% attack with each tech type attack that he receives. So we got the healed Namagoku. We're at 59%. We could use this active skill here. So now we could stay at this like HP level range. And I think we should finish the job here pretty much very easily. Yeah, I don't think Broly survives this turn with this guy kind of doing his thing there. Okay. Yeah. The only thing that sucks is we're never gonna see Cell with like all of those buffs that he like with the 154% specifically. We're never gonna see Cell with that. The only other thing that could suck with Cell is he kind of works against what Frieza wants to do, if that makes sense. Frieza wants to stay under 77% HP. So if Cell gets like a triple super, he's gonna make that very difficult, which is kind of dumb. And that's where it's like Frieza's damage reduction should realistically have been unconditional. I don't know why Frieza's damage reduction was not in a state that's like, oh, you know, unconditional in that specific scenario, but that's the only issue I could see with him on this team is like Cell heals me up to full HP and I'm like, okay, cool. And then Frieza at the end gets supered because we went back above 77%. That's the only thing that could be really unfortunate. I think Frieza's actually going to finish the job here though. Yeah, Frieza does actually finish the job. Okay. I mean, good job, Frieza. Frieza could do a lot of damage. A lot of these like little quick burst damage. I mean, I guess these bosses don't have the best HP, but 120 mil is not like only a small amount for like just a turn one boss, right? So the battle bombs, huh? Oh, Oh wait, Cell, that's really good. He changed all those key spheres to the bottle bombs. I think I'll keep Frieza slot 1 here. Cell, we can grab 9 orbs. So we're only getting 3. So Cell's only at 50% reduction here. And then Frieza can just grab this here. That's fine. Full power Frieza should be fine. The issue is, I think Cell would still live here though. Also, Cell is supporting defensively to full power Frieza too, which is definitely a nice little plus. And Frieza at the end is getting that 40% support. I want to see Cell get supered here. Okay, that might happen. Cell might get supered. And we'll see him against the super attack. This one hits for 2.8 mil. So it's definitely like not a weak super. He did not get supered at all. Okay, so Frieza is here, gonna be the one getting supered. Unless he stuns, which I don't think he actually stunned here. No, Frieza did not stun in this specific rotation. No double super, but at least we get 1 debuff here. If Frieza gets supered, we'll see. What does Frieza take in this scenario with the super attack? Oh, we got the skill orb hidden potential system additional. Or, oh no, this is an extreme class rotation, right? Super him. I want to see him. Oh, dang it. Of course Frieza didn't get supered. I actually really wanted to see Frieza get supered right there. That would have been really fun for me, but... Okay, let's go to the next rotation. Alright, we're back in this specific spot. It could be a little dangerous here. There's definitely troublesome. Full power Frieza. I don't know about how he's going to do in this spot. Cell, we can only get 2 rainbow key spheres. Not the best here for this rotation. Full power Frieza might just get killed here. And he's type disadvantage, right? As long as he doesn't get supered, I think we should be fine. I mean, post super attack, he actually should be fine still too. Now, Cell only got the 2 rainbow orbs, so he only has 40% damage reduction here, if I'm not mistaken. So that is obviously, like, again, that's a pretty big difference against these fights. Like, 'cause if he was against a super class enemy, he would still have 60% here. But with just 40%, I'm not too sure. Because this guy still does hit for 2.8 mil. Actually, he hits harder than 2.8. He hits for about 3+ mil, right? He is healing here, though, which is nice. The heals definitely help out in this scenario. All right, let's see. I mean, yeah, if only we were able to get a little more reduction. It's 400k still? With only 2 rainbows? Yeah, no. I feel like that's a 3.3 million damage super attack. And then Frieza's gonna finish the job here because he's obviously gonna get the extra super. That's good, man. That's really good. Okay, let's finish off with Janemba's fight here. And I think we'll kind of wrap things up after that. But yeah, no, this guy is just better than Buhan, pretty much. I would like to save all these tech orbs. Like, yeah, someone in the chat said he tanks better than Buhan. He does less damage, but that is versus extreme. He does have the extra 20%. Yeah, because the thing about like Buhan hits up to like, I don't know, like 2 mil defense range. Cell could get up to like 2.5 or above. And Cell's doing less damage, but I don't really care because Cell could heal more as well, I think. Yeah, I mean, I much prefer Cell's extra tankiness compared to the damage that Buhan would do. SDR Namagoku's next turn, right? Yeah. With how the rotation played out, we're not able to get Cell with like the double 150 per 4% stats either. If you're able to get a rotation like that, Cell's stats would actually get really, really high, because that's essentially, I mean, that's essentially an extra 3 key spheres for him, which, you know, like going from like 10 to 14 key spheres essentially would be the difference, and that matters, the extra 150% stats that you can get. But even then, with just 77% stats, that's, I mean, essentially it is just like 1.5 extra key spheres essentially. I keep saying essentially. Does this guy die to this? He doesn't. Yeah, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is really good in this team too. Alright, we'll skip the next rotation. I mean, yeah, we'll just 15 orbs, just put him in slot 1 here. Cool. He full healed us? Excuse me, he's at 3 mil defense once he attacks? On turn 1, he's at 3 mil defense after he attacks. 40 million attack stat. I mean, I don't have any other words to say, man. What do I say to that? He's we could build up all these ints and tech orbs next turn too. Okay. So I didn't mean to, but we killed Janemba like in 1 turn, which is actually really funny. That's kind of my fault. The Dokkan attack is what really got him. I mean, Hirudegarn is int type, and Hirudegarn does hit really hard, so we'll actually keep going here. What if I can just put TEQ Cell slot 1 here, can I? I mean, ideally I put Frieza here though. We want Frieza to get his stacks in. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So we'll let Frieza send slot 1 here. I'll just grab 6 with you. And then I think I'll skip to the int phase just because this phase doesn't really matter too much. What? Wait, Frieza lived there? That's a 2.8 mil super. Oh, okay. Wait. I gotta make sure I gotta have to clip this later. Let me make sure I hold this for now. That's a 50. That's a free to Frieza, by the way. Living a 3 mil super right there. Okay, man. Could someone clip that in the chat, please? That'd be really appreciated. All right, we're back. We'll just get the 11 key spheres here. Well, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do this here. Grab this with Frieza, and let's see what TEQ Cell hits here. What you got for us, TEQ Cell? Nice dodge. 25 mil. Yeah, I mean, I think we're good, really. Like, type disadvantage against Hirudegarn is obviously going to be just very hard for him to really survive too well in. I mean, we could see, like, we could try things out here. I'll probably, I might switch to Goku actually. And we'll just use this for Goku here. Grab this. Yeah, we'll actually take advantage of what Goku could do here. I think that should be good. Give Goku these, and then that helps us get some extra rainbow orbs next turn. Okay. All right, let's skip ahead one more time. You know what? We're putting TEQ Cell slot 1 here. 4 orbs, so he's at 60% reduction. I mean, we probably die here, obviously, with him in slot 1. But I want to see what this guy is doing. I think we're just dead in this turn regardless because Namagoku. So 15k normals before he attacks. I want to see Hirudegarden super him. I really hope Hirudegarden supers him. One more cell. No super from Hirudegarden. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll end the video here. I think that's... Yeah. No, I'm liking what I'm seeing here with TEQ Cell. Best Super EZA. Yeah, I think he's best Super EZA for sure. I think Frieza dies here. Well, okay, S tier Namagoku's obviously he's gonna survive the KO attack and then he's gonna instantly die after. Yeah. Yeah, there's an additional super. We'll just let him finish the turn and we'll end off looking at TEQ Cell's art. Goodbye, S tier Namagoku. It was nice knowing you, man. You. No. Oh well. I think if we use Beast Target, we actually might have gone the extra damage skill, but let me know what y'all think. Thanks all for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.